session, inshallah, we are into the day 11th of this Canva Mastery course. We are going to start with, inshallah, the business field. Okay, inshallah. We're going to touch the clients from the business. So we need to know what are the business requirements, what are the requirements for any designer to develop the business related flyers. Okay, so let's begin, inshallah. So today we are going to start with business cards, brochures, carousels, and more, inshallah. So let's begin and let's continue on to this journey, inshallah, with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I just want you all to rectify your intentions, inshallah. So can you all just give me a quick recap on whatever we did in the last class? It was about presentations, right? Presentations, resume building, certificates, how to apply the transitions between the presentations. Yes, what more was discussed? Can you please tell me? How to embed the designs in the presentation, right? How to apply the transitions like these in the presentation, right? And also I showed you how to present it, right? Yes, AI slides maker. Yes, this is an important thing. Okay, how to project it in your classes or whatever. You just need to present it in the full screen. That's all with the Canva itself. Fine. Alhamdulillah, let's begin today's session, inshallah, the day 11th of this course. Hopefully, you remember I already also told you about the worksheet. Did you all try it, dear sisters and brothers? Worksheets. Anyone tried it? Okay, we had homework. We have two to three sisters who had submitted the homeworks, mashallah. You did it excellent. But please try to do it one for yourself, okay? One worksheet, you can develop some worksheets and have it here and there, like post it on the various platforms and inshallah make it as a passive income, inshallah ta'ala. So try this around, inshallah. So let's begin the day 11th of this course. I already told you we are going to go ahead with business fields. Inshallah, the very first thing we start with any business is a logo. Okay, when you think of any business, when you start off, when you are going to start a business, you need to start with branding. Okay, when you start with branding, what do you touch? Is a brand logo. Fine, brand colors, brand font. Okay, that is all should be consistent. And then if you want to design some graphics for their social media site, we already covered that, how to make the social media graphics by including their logos. Correct? Yes, no? Then we also learned how to create the presentations if they're going to pitch their products or something like that. If they want to get the clients or something like that, they need to go ahead with presentations. Okay, yes, no? We have learned presentation making, we have learned social media graphics, we have learned how to create the logos. Now when you're going to promote your business, you are going to start with these concepts: business cards, brochures. Fine, you need to have these things in hand: brochures, business cards. And also this is something like telling the other person what your business is about. Okay, what does a business card have, dear sisters and brothers? Can you all please let me know? Okay, these are the requirements of any business cards. The letterheads, have you seen the letterheads? The content, official notes, official letters are typed on letterheads, right? Yes, on the top there will be a logo, on the bottom there will be the contact details. Okay, okay, those are called as letterhead of a business. Okay, menus, if they are in the hotel business, restaurant business, menus are required. Brochures are required if you are going to go ahead with brochures. Why is the brochure required? If you want to pitch your what we say clients, you just need to give the brochure in hand. In the brochure you will be having all the plans, the details of the products that you are selling. Or if you are having the school, then in the brochure they will be mentioning all the what we say, why you should join us, what are the requirements, and what will you learn, what are the syllabus, or something like that would be included in the brochure. And what about carousels? Have you seen the carousels? Yes, no? Carousels or something? Yes? Okay, I'll be telling you what are carousels, inshallah. So, okay, so inshallah, we'll be also learning how to create the mock-ups out of it, okay? Inshallah ta'ala. So, let's begin. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Okay, I just want you all to let me know what is a business card. Have you seen the business cards? Yes, sisters here? Have you seen the business cards? It's holdable in the, you find it in your palms, right? You just can hold it in your palms. It's so small, right? It's having very small size. So I already told you your logo that you design should be scalable. Logo should be easily put up even into the business cards that are into your that are to be held in your palms, or it should also be easily held even if you are holding it, or even if you are putting it on a big what we say, uh, uh wall flyers on the walls or something like that. Fine. So make sure, dear sisters and brothers, that you're going to go ahead with proper designing, inshallah. So let's begin, inshallah. Okay, so what is the first requirement for anything? We just need to go ahead with proper dimensions. So click on create button, okay, and just write business cards. Okay, there are two types of business cards, but the thing that we see here and there are landscape itself. We don't see portrait kind of business cards. Whenever you go to any office or anywhere, for example, they'll keep their own business cards. Even if you go to a pharmacy store, even if you go to a supermarket, even if you go to a interior designing store, whatever, they'll be having their own business cards. What will be present on the business cards? Can you all tell me, dear sisters and brothers? What is present on a business card? Yes, 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 I need the content of a business card now. So let's take business cards landscape. Okay, usually we have it. This is the most probably used business card. What do you have in a business card? Yes, it's all. Yes, logo should be present. Information about the business. What is the information? Yes, excellent. Contact details, business logo, address. Address is the key thing that is present on the business card. They are attracting you to their office. That is a thing that they need on the business cards. Or for example, if you are creating it on your own name, for example, if you are designer, interior designer, or something like that, with your own name, for with the skills. Okay, even if you want to do with your skills, you can even do that. Fine. For your skills, you can make a business card. Fine. To attract the customers, or to go ahead with, yes, services and products offered. If you are with the services, you can go ahead with the services. Freelancing, if you're into the freelancing, then you can go ahead with, yes, name based business cards. Remember that with your own name you can make a business card, or with the company name you can make a business card. Dimension, it's nothing but click on create button, write their business cards over there, select the landscape view, not the portrait one. If you want, you can go ahead with portrait also. Portrait is actually it's not used as often. Fine. So landscape patterns are used in widely. Fine, because everywhere you find landscape kind of business cards. Okay, let's begin, inshallah. Let's go ahead with the elements. On the elements, we are going to go ahead with proper backgrounds. So you can even just write backgrounds. Let's see if you can go ahead with backgrounds. Okay, let me just click background and you will find beautiful backgrounds. Okay, if you do not want the backgrounds from this store, what you can do is you can go ahead with something like business card itself. Write business card over there and you'll get a beautiful business cards. Okay, can you tell me how many pages do you need for a business card? How many pages? Only single page, right? Front and back of it. Okay, business card is having only front page and back page, correct? So only 2 pages you need. It means that you're printing it on the single card, correct? Single card. Right, okay. You can select whichever. I'll select the very first one. Set images background. Something like this you can do, okay? What is the thing told already? Business card should have same front page and back page, correct? Same colors in front and back page. You can go ahead with same color, you can duplicate the same itself, okay? Or else what I'm thinking of doing is, you can even grab these backgrounds, like beautiful backgrounds on all of it, and inshallah we can make 2 to 3 multiple things. Set images backgrounds. If you want to further do something like this, you can even do that, okay? Also, there's another keyword here. Okay, keyword. I already told you keyword research. Have you seen the polls? I just want you all to check the polls and write the proper answers to it, inshallah. Okay, you can even write just business cards here. Business cards. Just look and see how beautiful business cards you can generate. Okay, go to the photos. you will find beautiful backgrounds of it. Okay, so okay, I think we do not have a proper business card. We can just write business card background. Fine, background. Okay, see here how beautiful business card backgrounds you're having. Okay, you can even create them. You don't have to make it like this. Set image as background. Business card backgrounds. Set image as background. Okay, this is how you select the proper backgrounds for your business cards. Got it? Okay, even this one. Okay, I'm just showing you how to select the backgrounds. That's all. You don't have to have 10 pages. You just need first and front and back page. That's all for a business cards. You don't need 10 things in the frame. Fine. Okay, what should be properly aligned? Color should be properly aligned. Remember that. Okay. Now let me start with the very first page, front page of the business cards. You can select whatever you wish. Fine. Okay, let me start with the front page of the business card. What does the front page need, dear sisters and brothers? A logo, tagline, correct? Okay. What will generate for the name? Okay, name. Let's generate it for the name, like freelancing. So let's just go ahead with our logos. What is the need? What is the need? Logos, correct? What is important at the first? On the first page, it is a logo. So we'll just go ahead with the logo. Let's see if we have some beautiful logos. Okay, going ahead. Okay, so let me select this one because it's black and white. It looks good, right? So think that Nectar Source Consulting. Okay, only this much is enough on this page. You don't have to put anything else if you wish to. You can just put this much Nectar Source Consulting because we have written it all. Okay, if you want a tagline also, you can give it text and then you just can give add a text box and then you can write it on the dot on the bottom a bit upwards. Okay, bit upwards, and then you can just write the paragraph like all the consulting services, or what you can write. You can write so many other things like all the business essentials, one stop solution. Okay, I'll just write one stop solution. Okay, let it be this one. Let's see. Okay, so I'll just write it as a tagline. Fine. So what do we mention at the first page? The logo, brand logo, and then what is the brand about? Okay, if for example, if it is a interior designing store or something like that, or if it is a proper supermarket, then you just need to write the tagline. Tagline is what is this supermarket about? Okay, that should be on the very first page, right? You can just write it as you wish. Let me just write it in white. One stop. Okay, let me just change the textuals. Now make sure this textual goes well. Let's just write it a bit italicized. Okay, you can even underline them if you wish to. If not, leave it. Okay, for example, now think that, dear sisters and brothers, you find this not going well with the screen. Then what can you do? What can you do with this? You can even apply something like round badge for this, a round badge for this. You can go ahead with so many beautiful stuffs, okay? Round badge. See, here you have a black badge. You can go ahead with this. Black badge you can take, apply it in, and see here there's a danger zone. Have you seen that? Wow, when does it come? When you show the margins and rulers. You have to make sure that you cannot design your design above it or below it, outside the case and backward. Something like this. Okay, let me just keep this at the back. Nectar solution, let me just put it inside this, like this. Okay, this black thing, it doesn't look good if it is black, right? So I'm thinking that I'm just gonna fill it with some other colors. Okay, you can fill it with some other color. So what you can do with it is, for this one, nectar solution, I think we can change the colors to black. So black, let's try this up. That's not possible. We can grab if you are having the this one black thing. We need a if you want a white one. Okay, you know why is for this darker one we need a black whitish one. Fine, whitish one. So I'm going to select something whitish. The graphics, a badge like these. Okay, like this. You can even write round badge if you want to instead of this. Or else if you want, you can take this one. Okay, this looks good. I can just take this badge. I'll put it here at the center. Okay, this one I wanted it in black. So I'll be taking now. We can even apply the colored kind of what we say logo. You don't have to make it like white and black, black and white. The colored logo, the colored format of your logo. You can take that, right, and apply it. If it doesn't look good, if it doesn't go well, you need to change the colors. Go ahead with black and white. So I already told you, you must have your designs in three types. Colored logo, another should be white and black, and then other should be black and white. Fine? Okay, come on, do it very excellently. Let's see how you're going to make it one stop for all the business essentials. Okay, let it be like this. How to insert the, what's the question? I cannot get it. Logo on the round. Okay, you have taken the logo, right? Okay, and then you have taken this round badge, right? You just need to go to the elements and take any round badge. I've taken the round badge. Now, if you feel like this logo is backwards and this was upwards, then what you need to do is you just click on it and go to the positioning, okay? Positioning, and bring it to forward, forward, okay? If you want it on the top, then you just need to bring it on forward. For example, if you want this on top, then how you are going to do it? Go to the position and bring it to front. Okay, you can just rearrange those stuffs. If you want to make this back, you just click on it and click on go to back. If you want to bring this front, just you want to click on it and make it front. That's all. Okay, so this is one way. You know, you can further enhance this. You can just have something like round neon things, neon borders. If you want to give some stuff like this, you can even try this up a bit of. Okay, I'm just sending it backwards. I'm not placing it on the top. Remember that we don't like the cards something in this pattern. I'm just giving a bit of brightness at the edges. So what am I doing? I'm just adding it at the edge and I'm just sending it to back. Layer, send to back. Okay, it's just giving me a cool effect on the edges. So I just wanted that. Okay, you can even have the neon borders as well. See here on the borders as well. For example, I can just put it at the outside itself and make this look cool. Something in this way. I'm not putting it onto my design. I'm just putting it outside. Can you see that? I'm just giving the effect inside. The feel, the brightening feel. Can you feel? Can you see the feel there? This one. I'm just giving the brightening feel on the edges. That's all. Using this neon. You don't have to put the entire thing and make it look very clumsy or what we say, unprofessional. So I'm just putting it outside and just giving it a lighter look. If you're thinking that the background is so dark, then you can give this lighter look. Okay, this looks perfect with your this one. It also gives you a 3D feel. 3D feel when you add these things. Neon. Fine. Getting it? Okay, we are done with the very first page. Now what am I going to do? I'm just duplicating the very first page itself. Duplicate it. Duplicate the page. You know, you can do so many things with this. Not only this, dear sisters and brothers, you can even do something like instead of this, you can even put the platforms. Okay, if you feel like this looks clumsy, this badge looks clumsy, then what you can do is you can just delete this badge. No, you can even apply this up. You can even add badges. Even you can even add the platforms to place this stuffs. Okay, platforms, graphics. You'll be having so many platforms. Something like this. If you want to place your logos onto, if it is a 3D logo, then you can go ahead with these platforms. Okay, you can use those. Else you can make your own. Fine, make your own platforms in this regard. Fine. Okay, the next page, what is the what does the back of the business card have? What does the back of the business card have? Yes, a logo along with, I'll just select multiple, and then what am I going to do is just place it somewhere on the right or on the left side. Okay, now what do we need? We need to add the address line, correct? So to add the addresses, we have to have some spacing. So you cannot put it on the logo, right? So I'll just put it backwards like this, somewhere here, not outside. Okay, let it be there. Let this, okay, let's just not require that much required. So now, like if it is on the left side, now what you can do is on the right side, you can write the stuff, whatever content you want. Okay, I think you need to rearrange that. Okay, you can even group this up. How are you going to go to that? Go to the positions, go to the layers, and select all of this. Select multiple. We are going to select this three. Okay, we're going to select this three. Let me just start with this, and then I'll just select this one, and then I need to select this one, and I just need to group it all. Correct? So you just can group these three layers together as well. Fine. So in that way, and then okay. Now the right side, I think I just wanted to keep it at the midst. Let's see. If you wanted to, someone asked me that they're not finding the danger zone. Just update your application, dear sisters and brothers. You will get it, okay? I'll just keep it on the right side. Okay, on the top, you just need to write about it. Fine. So, okay, you just need to write a person who is taking care of about it, or you can write about the what we say the business name itself. Okay. For example, I'll just write something like uh, someone who is heading it. Okay, someone who's heading it. Let me just write it as Daniel. Okay, make sure the names are properly aligned, perfectly written. Okay, it should be a bolder one. You cannot use these fonts. Okay, let's see which is the bolder form. Okay, you can even write the designation of this person who is heading this over. You can write him as a what we say proprietor or something like that. I will just write it on the left side, Daniel, and then I'll just write take this one. I'll make it short. You can mention who is he. Okay, if you want, you can mention it as proprietor of that firm or the accounts manager, whatever if you want to put up. Let me just change it to smaller one. You can even add this something like these. Okay, I'm generally showing you how you're going to create this. Daniel proprietor. Okay, I'll just write it here. Now, what do you need to write? You need to write the address. You need to write the contact details. Very important. What does the business card have? It does just have the contact details. You just need to have the things in hand. What are the things? You need to have this proper logos. Very first thing. Okay, do not place it out of the danger zone. Make it okay. If you're using round, make sure you are having round itself. White should be. Now the coloring should be consistent. Let me just go ahead with white coloring. If it is okay, first thing is contact detail, then address should be written, correct? Address should be written. Let's just go ahead with the address icon. Okay, select the round one itself. Make sure you are selecting the round one itself. Okay, I'll just take the very first one. I'll take this round logo. Okay, now I'm going to show you how you have to maintain the exact ordering. See here, what am I going to do? Exactly place it on the left side. Okay, take a proper spacing between these two. Okay, okay, let it be this much spacing. Now, what am I going to do? I'm just going to increase from the left side until and unless this fits together. Have you seen that? Just take it, place it properly on the left side. Okay, align it properly with the left side and then drag it from the right side until and unless both of these have the same view. Got it? Yes, no? We need a whiter one and inside should be the outer darkish green. Okay, so I've taken the green thing from the business card. Okay, then what else? After the address, what do you need? You might be on the Instagram handle or Facebook handle. You can even cover that up. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how you're going to Make sure that this work goes well. Okay, the round, you need another round. Let's select the round itself. Let me just take this up. Okay, see how am I going to add this? Let me just shorten this up first. Okay, okay. Now what am I going to do? I'm just going to place it properly on the left side. And one thing, spacing. How to understand the spacing? 0.63 is over there. 0.63, 0.63. Now it has shown me the proper spacing and left align it perfectly. Okay, now from this side, reduce it. Okay, alignment I'm showing you. See here, you have to make this proper. You have to make this look proper with the alignments as well as this one. Okay, this is the important thing that is for today's session. Ordering and spacing. Ordering, spacing, coloring. Okay, what does your design must have? What should your design must have? Your design must have a color consistency, font consistency. Okay, there should be a harmony in colors, fonts, and also the shapes. Okay, shapes, if you are selecting the square shape for one, triangle shape for another, round shape for another, then there is no consistency in your design and your design doesn't look professional. Okay, we are learning to design it to make ourselves professional and also to serve the clients through our designs. Okay, so make sure you are designing professionally. Fine. Okay, so now what do you need? You need to type the address, the contact details. Take the same font that you're using, fine? So I'll just take this font itself. Now you just need to write this one. Okay, so when you're writing this, make sure you are left aligned because you need to have the same spacing on the textual basis. Okay, so I'll just write it here itself. I'll just write plus 91 dash 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 dash. How am I going to duplicate that? Just duplicate it. See, place it perfectly at the center of this. Okay. Now, when you duplicate this, it will be properly placed on the next pattern. Okay. So, add the location, and the third thing, add the Instagram handle or whatever. Fine. Okay. In this way, you can create your own business cards. Okay. This is just a simple example. Now, I'll just show you how you're going to create it for one for yourself. Create one for yourself. Okay. You can just write your own names. Come on. Let me just take something like, okay, let's just go ahead with Canva. If you have some beautiful business cards. Okay, I was designing something for the buy plug. Okay, let's not go ahead with that. Okay, let me just add this to the page. It's black and white, so I don't prefer using this. We have a darker background. We need white and black. Okay, when you select something like these, what do you need? You need a background remover. Something like this. Okay, this is not having a proper quality, so make sure SVG is your thing. Fine, SVG. Okay, I'll take this thing that will go well with this background. I may add the page. Okay, you have so many others. Okay, you can just place this on the very first page. On the next page, what you can do is just duplicate that up. Okay, duplicate this page up. Okay, if this is your page, what you're going to do here is you're just making sure that you get more space to write. Fine. So I'll just take this on the right side if I wish to. Okay. Now what am I thinking of is I can create a separation by myself. Okay. So if you want, I can create a separation. For example, I can just write a curl or what we say. Let's see if we have a curly line, something like this. Wavy line. Okay. Wavy line is also fine. Okay. You can take this, grab this up, place a curl like this if you wish to. If you want to give a separation between these. Okay, or else if you want to give a separation in this way, you can even give it. Okay, it's all yours. Something like this, separation this way, you can give it. Okay, so if you want to make sure that it is like this. You can even do it. And you can place this on the side, edges side. Okay, it's all yours. It's all how you want it to be projected. That's all. For example, if you want to give it a separation like this, straight line separation is also possible, correct? Okay, something like this separation if you want to give, you can even give that, fine. No worries. Some separations like this. Okay, make sure it is white and transparency should be reduced. Give the separation. Got it? Okay, if you want to change the colors also, if you don't want it white, if you want it sky blue or something like that, you can even do that. Something aligned with the outer look. Okay, can you see that? You can give the proper separations, fine. And then same thing, you just need to, I'll just copy this up itself. Copy. How to copy it? Select multiple, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done. Click on three dot button, copy it. Okay, you can even you could even group that, fine. I'll just paste it up. Okay, you can write your own names here. I want you to make your one for yourself, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, come on, try this up. I just want you all to make one for yourself. Okay, you can just write yourself as a graphic designer. Okay, you can even mention your graduation degrees here or whatever. Fine, if I want, I'll just write. You can create one business card for yourself. So I want you all to create one for yourself. Just write it as a professional graphic designer if you want, or if you want, you can mention the things that you're into. So what am I thinking of writing here is I'll just write graphic designer is fine for me now. Graphic designer. Okay. So make sure when you're writing this, give it a smaller look, fine. Font size should be reduced. You can even mention it here, graphic designer, fine. If I take this, I'll just reduce it, this one. If it's leaks pattern, I just take it as some other font name. Actually, I wanted it to have this smaller font. Okay, if it's not possible, then that's fine. Okay, in this way you can maintain, and you just need to write the contact details. Okay, getting it? Design tourism starts with me. Okay, what is the standard aspect ratio for the business cards? It is nothing but it's landscape, dear sisters and brothers. It's a landscape pattern. You can even go ahead with portrait. You just go ahead and write landscape business card there. You'll get 5 to 6. You can select whichever you wish to. Fine. Okay. Canva has preset the dimensions. You don't need to worry about it. Fine. Okay. So this is the way you can just go ahead with the creation of business cards. Fine. Okay. So you have some more stuff like you can add the neon thing. You can add so many beautiful aspects of this and much more. Okay. In this also you can create the business card. Okay. So this is the one way. Fine. So now, when you're giving this to client, dear sisters and brothers, you should not give it like this itself. Okay, for example, this is an excellent source of income. You can just generate the excellent source of income through creating the business card for the businesses. Okay, so how to create that I've shown you already. But when you're going to submit it, please submit it as a mock-up. Okay, don't submit it directly. Fine. So what are you doing? What are you going to do? Submit it as a mock-up. You can just take any social media aspect ratio or Instagram square aspect ratio, take a mock-up of the business cards and then put the business cards into it and then share it. Fine. Okay, you're not supposed to share it as such. You have to share it in a mock-up pattern. Fine. You can take this handle. Okay, I've posted a question there. Have you seen that? What was the question? If you're going to create a mock-up, what is the very first thing that you need to do? You need to please mention what is the very first thing you need to do when you're going to create a business card or whatever, whenever you are thinking of creating a mock-up. What is the very first thing that you need to do? Finalize the designs and download it, right? Only if you want to download and then you need to put it as a, yes, then you need to put it as a mock-up, correct? Now finalize the designs, download it, and then you're going to go ahead with creating the mock-ups out of those designs, got it? So why am I showing you this is because, okay, yeah, you can freelance this up. So there are applications like Fiverr. Do you know these applications? These are the freelancing applications. You can mention your skill. Okay, I am ready to create a business cards. I can create a business cards or something like that. Fiverr, Upwork, Freelancer.io. You have so many freelancing applications. Fine. So you can freelance your skill. For example, I'll just write business cards. If I'm looking for someone who is going to go ahead with creation of business cards, you know, you can just see out of this, there are so many people over here who are just putting out the Canva designs and earning a handsome amount. Okay, just to create front and back page, they are just putting this up. Just look into this design, dear sisters and brothers. Can you see that? You can see these are the mock-ups. Okay, why I told you already. These are the mock-ups. This is how you create it. Fine. The very first one, just look into this. 918 rupee just for a single business card. They are not going to give you the printout. Can you see that? Isn't it easily doable? Can you not do it yourself? What is the thing that I've put up here? This is a mock-up that I have put up. This is a mock-up. Fine. Okay. 918 rupee. 96 people have already taken the service. 900 into 96. Tell me what's the amount. Can you not earn through just creating the business cards? Go ahead, search for such sites, put up your skills there, write the excellent gigs, develop a strong portfolio, and then you can just earn a handsome amount through these softwares. Okay? Is it possible? Can you all try? You know, when we were just researching here, we had these people who just put the what we say the mock-ups from the templates out of the what we say the Canva, and they have just put up here, and they're generating a handsome amount. Look into this. All of this, most of these are from the Canva itself. Okay, look into the designs. Look into the designs. Come on, easily creatable. Fine. So what are these? What are these? Can you please tell me what are these? These are the mock-ups. They don't have it actually as a hard copy or something like that. Okay, so they have downloaded the designs, right? I have downloaded two designs. So what am I going to do? I'm just going to create a mockup and put it out here and there. How to create that mockup? You're just going to go ahead with a social media aspect ratio, download the business cards that you have created. If you cannot download the business cards you have created, you can even download the templates of them. Okay, templates of the business cards. We already have the template format. Okay, it's just, am I audible to you all? Kindly mention. Okay, I'll just show you. Okay, alhamdulillah. I'll just show you. You can even generate beautiful ones with the templates. Go ahead with designing templates. You have beautiful templates as well. Okay, it's the same thing. There's nothing new in that. Fine. Very first page is having this one, and the second page is having your name as well as the address. That's all. Address and all of the stuffs like this. Okay, so make sure you are just finalizing it perfectly. Okay, just look into the designs. All are similar. All are same. There's nothing new into this. Fine. See here, the name and the address. Selected footers. What do we call this? Footers, right? These are the footers this is the footer. This one is a footer, right? Footer they have selected and they just put this up. What is this? This is the round thing that you can add with the white field, right? This is all the things that's already known. How to download is already known. You can create excellent business cards just by taking it from here itself. You can just give the service to your client. Apply both pages. You can put the both pages over here. You can put both pages here. You can use these templates itself and generate a handsome amount. Fine, handsome income, inshallah ta'ala. But make sure you are putting your skills up excellently on those softwares. Okay, on those applications. Fine. Okay, now you just need to create a mockup and submit it to the clients. How do you do that? You just write business card mockups itself, or you just write business card. Business card. You'll have beautiful mockups put up here. You can just insert yours into that. Fine. business card, and then you can just go ahead with frames. You can have it in the beautiful frames like this. You can take this. It's something like you're putting two cards here, up and down. Fine. You can take this also. Okay, business card mockups. You can go ahead with, if you do not find it fine, then just go ahead with photos. Okay, I'll take another one. Okay, see here, all of these things. Fine. See here, the same things I think probably they submitted over there. You can use this up. You can use this up, something like this, company name. You can use the same thing as your freelancing gig, okay? Fiverr gig, fine. You can put your business cards over here itself. Just rearrange and put it up, fine. Okay, this is the way you can even select the perfect things. You see your business cards. You just need to write the content over here. That's all inside it. Fine. Okay. You can develop it by yourself. How to develop it? How to develop a mockup by yourself is nothing but you need a proper background. What I'll select is a textured background. Let me see if it is a textured background, it looks good or not. Or patterned background, textured background. You can go ahead with photos. I'll take a darker texture or lighter texture, whichever you wish to. If it's not this one, I'll take this one. I'll just set image as background. Upon this, I'll just put up my business cards. Okay. This is the frame that I have selected. Go to the gallery or upload the designs that we have done. I'll add this to the page. I'll add this as a first page. Okay, so this is not multiple frames. If it's not multiple frames, you cannot go ahead with that. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'll just take frames. We'll go to the frames and see if we have some frames like card. Okay, card frames for a card. Okay, so I'll take this card. I'll put it up here. I'll just rotate it. I'll put it like this. Okay, I'll just duplicate that. I'll place it like this. Okay, this is how you do it. If you don't have this card, you just have to select beautifully rectangle, or you can even put it as rectangle frame. Okay, you can create the mockups by yourself. I'm showing you how to create the mockups by yourself. That's all. That's the case. Fine. Okay. I'll select some beautiful ones. This one. Okay, let me select this one. I'll just do this something like this. You know, you can even skew images. I'll show you how to skew the images. Just a moment, inshallah. I'll take the gallery. I'll take this, I'll add it to the page. You know, you have the backgrounds, beautiful backgrounds. You just need to drag and drop. This is how you generate a beautiful mock-up. Okay. So if the background, this background, if you don't like, you can have the satin backgrounds. Satin. Feel like it's kept on the satin thing. Let me just go to the photos, grab a white one, replace the background. See, in this way you can have beautiful designs made. Got it? Okay. If you don't find it a good 3D look, then what you can do is you can give the shadow to it. You can just write shadow. Come on, write it all. Shadow. Search for the shadow. Okay. You can put these shadows like this. Okay. How to put the shadows is take this, rotate it exactly below the textual content, below the content where you want to put this up. Okay, it should be below here, right? Okay, I'll put it somewhere here to give it a 3D look. Fine. Okay, exactly till here, exactly till here. See now how it feels like. Yes, it feels like it's been placed there, right? Okay, I'll just put it here itself behind also. Okay, so make sure it's going backwards. How to do that? Position backward. Okay, see how beautiful it looks like. Backward. Got it? Now can you see the feel? Getting the feel? What's the feel here? You have given it a 3D look. This is the mock-up you have made yourself. Got it? Mock-up creation. Understood how did we create the mock-up by itself? Yes? Now is it not easy to create these mock-ups? See here, the very first one, the black background and this mock-up. This mock-up. They've added this over this over this side, and this is the shadow. Can you see the shadow? This is how you create the mock-ups yourself. Got it? Please let me know if you have got how to create the mock-ups. You can create the mock-ups yourself by using the frames. Fine? Add a beautiful background. Put the things in the frame. Okay? Alhamdulillah. Hopefully you're finding this excellently done, inshallah. So something like this. If you want, you can create more such. I can add another page. I can just put something like textured background, gradient background, or just the background and see if you have beautiful backgrounds. Business background. Let's select this one, select it as image in the background, and then I can just apply the frames. I can generate the similar frame that the was put up on the store. Frame, rectangular frame. I'll grab this. No, this is having something like this. I'll grab this. I'll just put it something like this. I can rotate it up like this. Okay, I just want to do similar to this one. Okay, it was something like this, and that's okay. This one like this, and this one on the top. So this is how you create your own mockup. Okay, with this application, everything is possible. Have you understood it now? Yes, no? Okay. So actually wanted a rectangular one. This is not having a rectangular feel, you know? It's something squarish kind of. Okay, you just need much time to do that. You just need to do a bit more surfing, and then you'll learn into that. Fine. Then you can just apply a beautiful shadow at the edge, and then you can just put the things into the frames. That's all. Okay. So alhamdulillah, this is how you generate the beautiful frames. Got it? Okay. So a few more things here is that you can apply the bordering or the shadows. Okay, shadows are very excellent. You can have these things. Just look into the designs. You have something like these. Okay, I'll show you how to even use these stuffs. Oh, just a moment. This one. Okay, this will give you a look like this thing is above it. Okay, it will give you something like that. Okay, something like this also if you want to mention and keep, you can even do that. See how you're going to do that. Fine, you're just placing it downwards in this way. A bit more. Okay, align perfectly. Okay, there's something called as skew image also. You can try that. Go to the apps and try that. Skew image. Skew. Can you see that? What is it giving a feel? Just look into the feel. I'm just telling you what is the feel. Can you tell me what is the feel here? 3D look, right? Isn't it a 3D look to this frame? Yes? No? Hopefully getting it right. Alhamdulillah. So now, dear sisters and brothers, we are done with creation of business cards and also the mock-ups. Okay. The next thing is brochures. Do you know what is a brochure? Sorry, instead of brochure, we wanted to go ahead with this one, letterheads. Okay, what is a letterhead? Can you please tell me? Okay, if you're having the offer letter from a company, if you're just getting the if you want to type resignation letter on a company, then what do you do? What you have to do is you need to go ahead with the letterheads of the company. Okay, what is a letterhead? You know that? It's a letter pad wherein they are having their company name on the top and the details of the company on the bottom. Okay, that will be having A4 size aspect ratio. Probably you have seen till now how they actually have their own letterheads. But before, in previous days, they had it on the what we say we had it on the um, hard copy itself. But now we have it as a soft copy. So we make use of the letterheads and the letter pattern. Okay, letter portrait size. Take it. Come on, dear sisters and brothers. Take one for yourself. I just want you all to prepare one letterhead. How to prepare one letterhead? We just need the same things that we needed for business cards. We need the same thing. What do we need? We need a beautiful C letterheads. These are letterheads. Okay. The content is not required. This one is important for any letterhead. What we say, the logo name, the logo as well as the logo as well. Okay, this is a letterhead. Typical letterheads. The logo here, the textuals here. Fine. The textuals here, logo here. This is a letter. We don't bother about the letter. This is a company typed matter. We don't have to have that. Okay. See here. The logo here and the address on the bottom or on the top like this. Okay. So prepare one letterhead. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, quick. I just want you all to quickly prepare one letterhead. How do you do that? Go to the elements, grab a header if you wish to. Header, Let's just take some beautiful headers. You want, you can take this header also. This looks good now for me. I'll take this header. You can put the company name inside. Okay. Let me have a footer. Similar color, similar type. I'll take this one. Done. That's all. If it's too big, you can delete it up. You can have something else. Colors can be changed later. Okay, I'll just take this one. I'll add it here, here. Okay. Colors can be changed. How to change the colors? Go to the designs, go to the styles, change with the color palettes. Okay. Change the colors using the color palettes, something like this. Okay. If you wish to have this as a color letterhead, you can even have this. Let's just go ahead with gallery. Take our logo, put it onto the round button there. You can even further reduce that if you wish to. I'll take something student design. I'll take the Safari itself. I'll put it here. Okay. So now if you want to put this entire logo in this format, you can even do that. I'll just background remover and put it there. Put it there. Okay. So make sure your logos are well aligned. Okay. If it is something like this roundish, it won't look good. So make sure you're writing it perfectly, having it perfectly done. Okay. Then at the bottom of the page, you need something like the contact details of the person. Fine. Okay, so it's actually not person based. I already told you it is. What is it about? It should be. Yes, can you please tell me, dear sisters and brothers, what it should be about? Okay, so I just want it till here. So let it be like this. Okay, now what should I do? I just need to place the contact details and all. So what I'll do is I'll just grab it from the project. I'll add another page. The recent project, the business card that we have taken, I'll just take those things from there itself because we don't have to work on other things to take. Okay, I'll just go to this business cards. You can even take everything from this business cards and create your own graphics. Okay, I'll take this Dania thing here. I'll just select multiple. Okay, what do we need from this business card? All the contact details, correct? I'll just click on done, copy it up, paste it on the very first page. Paste it here. Okay, now what do you need to do? You need to have it over here, fine? So I'll just put it like this. I can write it like this. Contact persons. Okay, I want you all to make one letterhead for yourself, inshallah. Location is required on a letterhead. If you want a business handle also, you can put the Instagram handles and more. Okay, so I just won't want this here. I'll delete it. So have you seen, this is how you create the letterheads? It's quite easy to create, fine. If you want to write the naming also, you can write it, fine. Okay, so this is one such letterheads. Got it, dear sisters and brothers? This is called as letterhead, fine. Okay, if you want to go ahead with templates and follow one beautiful pattern, then you can take any letterhead from this. Okay, you can take any example of any letterhead and then create one for yourself, fine. So you can even type letterhead. Okay, the next topic that we're going to head on is how to create your own menu brochure or something like that. So this is one letterhead, one such letterhead. Okay, you write the experience letter, you write the offer letter, you write the official, whatever official letters are there. This is called as letterhead. Okay, this doesn't have all of the content. Okay, this is a letterhead, official letterhead. Fine. Logo, the same logo they have put up here. This is an official letterhead. Okay. The next thing, dear sisters and brothers, after this, we're going to create how you're going to create the brochures as well as, yeah, inshallah, we're going to learn how to create the banners as well. Okay, inshallah. Okay, so we are done with business cards as well as letterheads. The third thing that we're going to see is menus. Okay, it's once in a time for a business, so I prefer you all go ahead with templates itself because we have so many beautiful templates. If you get that client, if you might be like in a thousand thing, you might be getting one client who will ask you to create a menu. Fine. Okay, because we had a recent student. who created this menu for their restaurant. Okay, it was something like cafe. They wanted a menu run and they created it very excellently. Okay, they just can write menu and you have beautiful menus here. Restaurant menu. You can even type there restaurant menu or something like that. You will get it. Okay, or the menu something like this. Okay, okay, something like this was designed for their business like this. Okay, you can even take the templates itself because everything is textual and a bit of good feel should be there on a menu. Okay, so see, it's food menu. Okay, this ones you can select. Okay, you have a pro software in hand. One thing I want to remind you all is you have a pro software in hand. You can start providing the services from now itself because you have millions of templates, thousands of templates for each topic. For just the template menu, you'll be having 10,000 templates. I'll just go down and show you. See here, unstoppable. It's not stopping itself. You'll be having around 10,000 templates and also all of the things you'll be having it for pro. Okay, see here, it's not just stopping here. You can just select whichever graphic you want and you can create it for your client and give. So please don't hesitate to start providing the service from now on itself. You can start freelancing from now itself. Okay, you can start from now. You have a pro software in hand. Fine. Okay, so menu is done. And then I'm just showing you something called as brochures. Do you know what is a brochure? Brochures will have a folding, right? Yes, have you seen the brochure? What is a brochure? Can you please tell me what is a brochure? It will be a page wherein there are foldings, correct? Like this. One page, we'll be having three foldings, correct? One fold, two folds. Okay, three pages if you want, you will be having two foldings only. Got it? So this how to create this brochures is okay. There is a concept called as guides. Okay, I told you I'll teach you this thing when you're going to go ahead with brochures. So I will just start with creating the brochures. Go to the create button and write brochure there. Brochure. Okay, so we usually take brochures in landscape pattern. Let's just click on landscape button. So what does a brochure have? Does it have 10 pages, 20 pages? No. Front and back page, correct? Front and back page. But there needs to be separations, correct? There needs to be separations. Okay, so what is this brochure about? One, two. What does this mean? If there are two lines, there's two breaks, and how many pages? One, two, three pages, correct? Okay, if these lines are not given, how to add these lines is that you just need to go to the settings, file settings, and there is something called as guides. Okay, add guides. You can add how much ever columns you want. If you want to create 12, I mean 13 pages, then it is 12 columns, correct? Three columns to create two pages. Got it? Three columns you need to create two pages. You just can go ahead with 3x3 grid and add guides to the page. Can you see that? What is the guides about? Okay, so three guides. This is how you add the guides. Understood why guides are used? Okay, now you can create your own brochure. How to create your own brochure? You can have headers and footers. Headers and footers. Beautiful headers, beautiful footers design. Okay, let me just go ahead with this itself. I'll show you how beautifully you can create your own brochures. Fine. Okay. One for this. You can even apply it for just two pages like this. Or you can apply it for entire three pages. Okay. This is the way it works. Entire three pages. The footer thing, you can apply it only for the left side. Somewhere here. Okay. Or you can even go ahead with just like this. On the very first page, on second page will be having something like this or something, whatever you wish to. Okay, there is a continuity here. Okay, in the headers and footers there needs to be a continuity. From first page there should be something on the left, second page. Okay, that looks very cool. Okay, okay, something like this will also help. Fine, you can just flip it over, flip horizontally, flip vertically. You can add something like this here and here, like this. Got it? Okay, if it doesn't feels good, make sure it is going outside like this. Fine. Give it a good feel. Okay, if it is well here, fine. Okay, now what you can add on the very first page, this should be usually on the top. Fine. On the right side or the left side, make one thing as a top. Fine. So what I'm going to do is I'll just take the textuals. I'll just take something like the logos. I'll take the gallery logo. I'll take a beautiful logo. Add to page. I'll just select it, add it here. Make sure it is rounded up, corner rounding. Okay, think that this is your logo. You can write it on the right side. You can write a bit of what we say headlines here and there. And then what do you need? You need the contact details on the left side and the right side. You can mention it. Add to the page. Okay, I'll just mention it here somewhere. Something over here. Okay, it should not be in the this patterns. Okay, okay. Make sure it is not in the background kind of pattern. You need it without the backgrounds. Fine. I'm just showing you how to create that. That's all. So on the left side, you need to write the textuals. Which textuals? The contact details, and then you need to mention why choosers, what's the thing that you are having onto your business or something like that. Okay, that is called as a proper brochure. Okay, so alhamdulillah, this is about the brochures. Okay, what is an important thing in a brochure, dear sisters and brothers? You need a, yes, what do you need in a brochure? You need a, can you please tell me what do you need in a brochure? You need the content, that's all. Content, and also there should be a continuity from one frame to another frame. Fine. So this is how you create the brochures. You can give it a feel like the same thing in one page should be repeated in other pages like this. Okay, you need to know that something that there is a breakage in between. Fine, because there is a folding there. Fine. Okay. Now the last topic is called as carousels. Can you tell me what is a carousel? Have you seen the carousels? Have you seen the carousels? Carousel, please. How does a carousel look like? You know, there is a continuity in the post. Yes, yes, yes. As you look on a brochure, excellent. Carousel designs. Let me just show you the carousel post, like the Instagram carousels. How to create them? Do you know that? How to create a beautiful carousel? Okay, there is a trick. How we go ahead with. Just a moment. I just need to show you how a carousel post, and then I will just go ahead with that. Okay, it means that it will give you the continuity in posting. That's all. It will give you the continuity. Like you can just go ahead with images and see, I think. Okay, see here. The half thing on the left side, okay, this post. Okay, this is one post. Okay, see here, there's a half person on this one and half on this page. Okay, and see here, the finger, the next post, they're having this finger out and this person's legs out. Okay, so this is how they create the carousels. What they do actually do is the things on the left or the right pages, they put it up on the left side, or they just juggle it up in the way that it looks, there looks a continuity when you swipe. Okay, when you swipe left on any carousel page, what you find is you find something like the continuity there. Fine. Okay, so that is called as a, yes, carousel. So just a moment, I'll be showing you how a carousel looks like. Okay, this is done, right? Hopefully you understood what is a carousel. So now we'll just create one for ourselves. Okay, so what I'm thinking of doing now is stop the animation. Okay, so let's go to the Canva. We'll create one carousel for ourselves. It's nothing but you can take any aspect ratio. Fine. However, you can just go ahead with Instagram aspect ratio itself. Instagram aspect ratio itself. So carousel. Okay. So we'll just write carousel. So instead of writing carousel, you can even have those carousels over here as well. But they are in the different pages, so you might be not finding well to create the carousel from the templates itself. Fine. From the templates, you might not find it well to go with. So to create the carousel yourself, you can go ahead with, okay. Think that you're going to go ahead with Instagram aspect ratio. Okay, so you have carousels also. So for example, if you're going to go ahead with this design, see here, there is something like continuity here. See here, continuity here. Can you see that? How is it maintained? You're just putting the same things up. But you know, when you create like this, you'll find it difficult to create this carousel. You find it difficult to create this carousels. Okay, edges and all, you cannot decide how to go with. Okay, so what we usually do is we make use of the guides. Okay, we make use of something called as guides. Okay, how do we do that is we just have a proper aspect ratio. I think we have created the carousel for ourselves. One of the one, I'll just show you. Just a moment. Not from the templates, from the designs. Okay, carousel. Yeah, this was recently created carousel. So see how is the stuff is we actually added the dua thing here on the one page, and the next page had a continuity there. Fine. You can even create ones for yourself like this, or there's something called as guides. Okay, you can even select the guides and create such carousels. So how do you do that? The same thing. Okay, you just have to add this dua thing here, and the half part of it should be on the left side on the next page. Okay, so when you swipe throughout, then you find that there is a continuity in the post. Swipe left, when you start with swipe left, you find the continuity in the post. Okay, I'll just download and show it to you how it looks like. So when you swipe left, there shows a continuity. I'll just download the simple JPG version with a smaller size so that it is downloaded faster. Okay. So just swipe left to get these things right. Okay. So we call it as a carousel. You can do it in this way also. And also there is another way to create the carousels. I'll be showing you in a moment, inshallah. Okay. So this carousel is done. I'll just go to the gallery. Okay. So when you swipe, okay, it's downloaded in other way. So when you put it on the Instagram, think that this is on the Instagram. When you swipe left, then the continuity of the post will be seen. Continuity of the post will be seen. Fine. So it's actually downloaded in this pattern. Okay. So you need to go to upload it on the Instagram, and then you'll find it over there in the pattern like this. Okay. In this pattern. Okay. Those two the hands will be together like this. Got it? So this is the way the carousels look like. Carousels. Fine. Okay. So you can just go ahead with how to create it yourself is there is another way of creating the carousels. Let me just go ahead with create button. Take a simple social media Instagram post kind of aspect ratio. Instagram post kind of aspect ratio and add guides in between. Add guides in between. Okay. How to add guides in between is okay. Go to the files. Go to the settings button, add guides. Okay, you can add just two guides. Okay, you can just click on custom buttons and you just need two columns. So we'll just add two columns and add guides. Okay, something like this. Okay, if you're creating this Instagram post, okay, this Instagram post is having a portrait ratio. We can give it a square field. Let's see. You can add the elements. For example, think that you're going to make a dua kind of graphic. Dua kind of graphic. Okay, so we'll just take this up dua and put half to this page, half to that page. Okay, so I'll just put it on the bottom. So once you swipe left only you will find that, right? The right side should be the very first page. Okay, the right side should be the first page. So dua 1. So I'll just take the textuals, add a text box. So on the left, on this side I'll take dua 1 and on the left side dua 2. Okay, make sure there is a consistency. Dua 1. Okay, this is an example how to create, how to add the guide. Dua 2. Okay. So once this is done, then what you are thinking of doing, what you're doing, you need to do, you just need to add the duas, right? Okay, we don't have much time, so we could have created it better, but just try to Rabbana. Rabb, let's see if you have something like Rabbi Zidni ilma, something like that. Rabbi Zidni ilma. So you just put it over here and another dua over here, dua 2. Okay, so think that these are the two duas. This is the carousel that we have created. Okay, you can add beautiful backgrounds also, but I don't prefer now because we don't have much time. I'll just take something like this. I think it's Jewish Rabbi, so we then don't want them here. Okay, I'll just want to put some Islamic backgrounds. Okay, there's something called as pine tools. Okay, you can make use of the pine tool and you can just crop it up into the two halves. That's all. That's the thing that I wanted to show you here. Okay. Okay, so let me just background. The simple ones. Change the colors later. Okay, a design needs so many things, right? We are going to do it in a faster pattern. We don't land into a beautiful color. So let's leave that here itself because we do not have much time to do that. Okay, this is just an example. Okay, now you just need to download that and go to something called as Pine Tools. Okay, Pine Tools is an application wherein you can just crop this photo into two parts. Okay, so that then you can just post it on Instagram or something like that. Fine. Pine Tools. So once you're done downloading, go to the Pine Tools. I think it's not yet downloaded. You can break the page into two parts and put one page in second page. Okay, this is the easiest way to create your carousel. Got it? Okay, if you have any doubts, please approach me. Pine Tools. Okay, I just wanted to show it, but it's not yet downloading. Pine Tools, split format. Okay, and I think it's done. Okay, once it's done downloading, single page, I'm splitting it into two pages. That's all. We make use of this to create our own carousels. Fine. Split image online. We just want what kind of this image we want. We'll choose a file, photos, single photo we'll select, and we want to cut that photo into two parts, right? So, okay. So this is a single photo. Where do we want to cut it into? Two blocks. I'll just split the image. Click on split the image. There's two things. Is it vertically or horizontally? That's what you have to show. Click on split image. Okay, it's already generated. You can just click on it. Okay, I think it has split it into the. Okay, there are two images that are done. Okay, I think it has split into half. Yeah, half. I wanted it in this pattern. Sorry, it should be okay, it should be horizontally. Okay, horizontal split. So click on horizontals. When you click on horizontals, at that time it will be vertically split. Column kind of, okay? Column PNG you'll be getting. Two pieces of image were generated. You can download both of it. Row 1, row 2. Okay, I'll just go to this one and see in the download. What are we having? Okay, it's again this one. It's not yet downloaded here. So once it is split image is done, the same choose filing pattern. Just choose filing pattern and then just we are just going to go ahead with the choosing filing and splitting it up. Make sure you're doing it horizontally. That's all. Vertically split was there, horizontal split, and then you're getting the two images and pattern. Okay. So alhamdulillah, we're done with the session, dear sisters and brothers. Hopefully you all found this interesting. We are done with business cards, brochures, letterheads, menus, and also we have learned how to create your own carousels. Fine. Okay, so these are the topics for today's session. I want your whatever you have done in the class, just submit that. Okay, that's your homework, inshallah. So Jazakumullah khairan kaseer. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear sisters here. Make sure whatever doubts you have, please drop it in my inbox. I'll help you, inshallah. Make sure you're asking whatever questions you're having, okay? So these are the topics you have to know, you have to touch, okay? Because these topics will help you to freelance excellently, okay? Because you will be having such questions in hand. such clients in hand who will be asking you to create such stuff. Okay, recently I had a client who was asking me to create a brochure. Okay, if you do not know to create a brochure, you won't land into a beautiful brochure. Okay, so make sure you are going to do the stuff beautifully. See, yesterday, I think it was 3 to 4 days ago, I had a client who wanted to create the um, uh, product pitching brochure. Okay, it was not perfectly a brochure, but it was a kind of PDF copy where they wanted it in pages format. Okay, so this is the brochure that I created for them. Okay, so I'll be just showing you how I created that. Okay, that's about the accounting services again. It's a company from Dubai. So just look into this. Okay, this was a brochure that I've made. Fine. So this is how you can just go ahead and create a beautiful brochures. So what is the brochures? So why is the letterhead required? They did not have a proper letterhead. So I had to design it myself, the proper letterhead, and then need to include the contact details on the last page. On the very first page, I had to include the terms and conditions. Okay, they wanted to make it in a very simple manner, so this was the way we generated it. Fine. So you can even go ahead with the templates and do it, but I prefer doing it myself, doing it on our own, but the content matters. So make sure you're designing it perfectly. Okay. So alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, we are done with the session. So make sure you're utilizing the skill to the best, inshallah. Okay. So alhamdulillah, jazakumullah khairan kaseera. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Tomorrow's session will be very important. I want you all to be present, inshallah ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.